Good morning, everyone. It's February 1st, 2020. I'm Eric. So, before I get started, you know that your comments continue to be censored by YouTube. I went to answer a couple of comments, I believe it was yesterday and the day before, and I didn't mention this because it slipped my mind, but I can't find some of the comments that are made on my in my notifications. Meaning, when I go to the master comment section, they're just not there. They're not in the spam folder or held for review. So if you're wondering why I didn't respond to your comment, that's why. I do my best to respond to everyone's comments, regardless of how nasty they are sometimes. I'd also like to thank my new subscribers. This is something that I've struggled with since having a channel. But the notifications that I get on this, they go to my Google Gmail. They do not match the analytics on my channel. Meaning, I've gotten a lot of new subscribers. I mean, a lot. And for some reason, my analytics and my sub count does not reflect this. So I wonder what's up with that. I keep on telling you, I am the most censored person on YouTube. What you see, what you hear, this personality, it's not a contrived personality. If you meet me for real, I'm the exact person that you see in these videos. I don't act. Okay? So, just wanted to let you know that. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you to my donators on PayPal. Thank you for spending the time to check me out. Alright, so here we are at Zero Hedge. This one's from Tyler Durden. Coronavirus contains HIV insertions, stoking fears over artificially created bioweapon. And look, if it quacks like a duck and it looks like a duck, it's a fucking duck. We're going to do something a little bit different today, though. We're going to go backwards, alright? And there's a reason for this. And you will see the reason, hopefully, when I'm doing the video. Alright. Scary, but relax, is just another ridiculous conspiracy theory coming from conspiracy theorists, right? Except it's not. This comes from somebody that, that studies these things. Oh my God, Indian scientists have just found HIV virus-like insertions in the 2019 nCoV virus, or I call it V201 personally, that are not found in any other coronavirus. They hint at the possibility that this Chinese virus was designed. Scary, if true. Alright. In this tweet, the above individual, I guess coronavirus is some biosynthetic weaponry that has exploded, and the alternative, it is a mutant form of a deadly virus. Anyone in the know can explain? That should have had a question mark, but that's okay. He says, sure. 2019 nCoV is a positive VE strand RNA virus that enters human cells and first encodes its RNA replicase to make a negative VE strand RNA that serves as a template to make a positive VE strand RNA that is then translated for daughter nCoV drugs, lipinavir and remdesivir, I guess. I'm not pronouncing that right. Target its protease and replicase. Okay. And he is a doctor, by the way. Okay, this comes from Dr. Eric Ding. I'm just going to leave it at Ding. I'm not Chinese, so I don't know how to pronounce the shit. To be clear, I am absolutely not saying bioengineering, nor am I supporting any conspiracy theories with no evidence. I'm simply saying scientists need to do more research, plus get more data. And finding the origin of the virus is an important research priority. Good night. Another one. Bottom line, number one. A seafood market, not the source. 2. This RNA coronavirus mutates really fast. DNA has unusual middle segments never seen before in any coronavirus. Not from recent mixing. That mystery middle segment encodes protein responsible for entry into host cells. But, not a bioweapon. They say that it has uncanny similarity of unique inserts in the 2019 nCoV spike protein to HIV-1, GP120, and GAG. The authors dunked this final conclusion, this uncanny similarity of novel inserts in the 2019 nCoV spike protein to HIV-1, GP120, and GAG is unlikely to be fortuitous. Wow, they sure went straight there. What a bold paper. I don't know what to say. Fortuitous. Paper piles on. These DNA insertions are present at binding sites of 2019 nCoV due to presence of GP120 motifs. In 2019 nCoV spike glycoprotein at its binding domain. We propose that these motif inserts, or motif, something like that, could have provided an enhanced affinity toward host cell receptors. Further, the authors add that this indicates that these insertions have been preferably acquired by the 2019 nCoV, providing it with additional survival and infectivity advantage. Delving deeper, we found these insertions were similar to HIV-1. Again, these are new, express, published findings and not peer-reviewed yet. Let's not draw conclusions yet, but evidence suggests that two different HIV genes are present in the coronavirus S gene region that didn't map to any other coronavirus according to other studies. I really hate the fucking emojis because, notably in cell S gene, author says for HIV gene insertions, gag protein of HIV is involved in host membrane binding, packaging of the virus, and for the formation of virus-like particles. GP120 plays crucial role in recognizing the host cell by binding to the primary receptor and CD4. Well, the authors said the finding was unexpectedly related to genes from HIV virus. Notably, there are 4 gene insertions, and so which HIV gene proteins were found in the new coronavirus. The gag protein and GP120 key HIV proteins. And this is the genetic sequence in a different format. Okay. Update on cell genome. A very intriguing new paper investigating aforementioned mystery middle segment with S spike protein, likely of origin from HIV. Again, its uncanny similarity of unique inserts in the 2019 nCoV spike protein to HIV-1, GP120, and GAG from biosomething.org. The smoking gun, in this case, are pieces of the virus's genetic code that Indian researchers led by Prashant Pradhan, just my best attempt at pronouncing his name, at the Indian Institute of Technology found may have been embedded from HIV, which belongs to an entirely different family of viruses. Yep. Okay. On the present trajectory, 2019 nCoV could be about to become a global epidemic in the absence of mitigation, substantial, even draconian measures that limit population mobility should be seriously and immediately considered in affected areas. Okay. When I get to the punchline, you're going to be surprised. We're getting there. An estimated 75,815 individuals have been infected in Wuhan. This is substantially higher than current reports of 10,000 by China. 75,815. All right. Now here's the punchline. You ready? The rate of increase outside of China, is steeper than inside of China or Wuhan. Now, we look at this graph here. We can see that the red represents Wuhan, right there. The mainland China one is represented by this line, a teal kind of color. And outside mainland China, bam! So, you tell me, was this built and intentionally released? It certainly seems to be that way. I'm going to say this again. The rate of increase outside of China is steeper than inside of China or Wuhan. Okay? The Lancet now casting and forecasting the potential domestic and international spread of V201. Let's see this graph here. A graph is worth 1,000 letters. Source: New York Times. Well, it doesn't give us a key here. I don't know what the red is, but this paper or this article goes into great detail. Okay, if you would like to get the nuts and bolts of how this is working, then I would strongly suggest that you read this article and check out the interviews with Dr. Cottrell at the LEAP Project and some of his videos that he's done. You will get the nuts and bolts of it, and that's how you can make good decisions regarding your own survival. All right, so I thought I would share this with you. I have more videos that I'm going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and cut this one because they're of a different topic. And by the way, Zero Hedge was banned from Twitter for I'm not sure how long for their article that I covered a couple of days ago. And so let the censorship begin. I hope everyone has a great day, and until next time, kill the state, live free.